That's right, the Weaver's Needle. Hey everybody, welcome back to Trail 89 Adventures. I'm Todd and
Nicholas.
That's right, Nicholas is here too. And today we're out in Tonto National Forest and we're at the Rolls OHV off-road area, and we're doing some off-roading here in the Jeep, and we just came across this cactus here, and I think it's probably the biggest cactus I may have ever seen. So pretty cool place so far. Come along with us and check it out. All right, we're gonna set these tires right about 20 pounds and we'll see where that goes. First time we're airing down the Jeep, so we'll see what kind of traction that gets us on these trails. It's interesting, all these signs are full of bullet holes. I think it says no discharging of firearms. Well, these signs don't give you a whole lot of information, do they?
We started our trek to Saguaro Lake on Forest Road 401, but first we had to stop and see the beautiful sunrise over 4 peaks. The northern part of the Rolls OHV area is primarily hard-packed dirt road. As we continued on downhill, we got to a point where the right side was a pretty significant drop-off that led down to an old ranch. As we continued on 401, the terrain quickly turned from dirt road to more sandy with some rocks and even crossing over a wash. At this point in the trail, 401 bears off to the right, and to the left I saw a trail marked 401A that looked pretty adventurous, had a lot of rocks in it, and went uphill. So I said, you know what, that's where we're going. Now on video, when you look at this, it doesn't look too intimidating, but I rolled up to this, I said, whoa, wait a minute, I gotta get out, I gotta check this out, because this looks like the first big obstacle I'm gonna do in this Jeep. After stopping and looking at this, I said, you know what, this shouldn't be a problem, let's do it. As Nicholas recorded the video, this Jeep just rolled right up that hill with no problem at all. I was so impressed how easily it actually went. The torque in the EcoDiesel engine is just amazing. If you're looking for a Jeep, I would highly recommend it. I mean, just listen to it.
right, so we were on trail 401 and we came across some trail marker for 401A. It looked like it had some rock climbing and stuff to it. So we took that route, came up the hill, and then pulled up the GPS map. Looks like it goes way off to the east. So we're actually gonna turn around here and head back down and then catch back up with trail 401 and head down to the lake.
Good thing for rock sliders and skid plates. The rock slider took a little bit of a hit on that one and got its first tattoo, but no other damage, and that's what they're there for, so good thing.
All right, here is the start of trail 401A, and you can see behind me it goes up this kind of a rock garden actually, and it's rocks all the way to the top. There's two pretty good obstacles there on the way up, and actually they're a little bit more difficult on the way down. My Jeep went right up them with no problem, but pretty neat stuff going up there. It really goes off into the mountains, so we turned around and came back, and we're gonna head back on trail 401.
As we got back to the ranch area that we saw before, we branched off onto Forest Road 13. Now 13 is very sandy and has some pretty good banks on it, along with some close brush. So we did get some Arizona pinstripes on this one. What I found unique about the Rolls OHV area is you can run these high dirt roads that run the ridge lines, and then directly adjacent in the valley is a sandy wash road. So you get to pick which ones you want to run. This run, 1813, is a high dirt road, and it peaks out at the top of a hill, and pretty soon we'll be heading back down. Now, just like the obstacle on Trail 401A, when you look at it from the video, it doesn't really look too intimidating. But this hill going down is really steep. In fact, we pulled up a little bit and then backed up, got out, went out and checked it out just to make sure we were getting a good understanding of what it looked like before we proceeded down.
All right, just came down that hill back there. It was a little sketchy at first. I had to stop and walk down to check it out. But put it forward low, put the lockers on, and this thing just rolled right down. No problem at all. So pretty cool stuff.
Now, as we continued on 1830, there was some pretty aggressive downhill maneuvers here, and this part of the trail you see here was really rutted out.
Been here the whole time, B-cam.
That's right. Hey, we made it to the lake. Saguaro Lake. Took us
4 hours?
I don't know, like 3.5 hours, 4 hours, something like that, through these trails down to the lake. But came around the corner and bam, there it was. So awesome. So pretty neat place to four-wheel out here for sure. Hellbound. $18.13.
Besides the Jeep group we saw earlier, Trail 13 definitely had the most traffic on it. We saw everything from side-by-sides to a Cadillac Escalade pass us by.
All right, we just finished up the trail, about 29 miles of trails. There are so many trails back here in the Rolls off-road area, it's unbelievable. Some of them are marked, some of them are on the map, some of them are marked and not on the map, and there's a lot of them that aren't marked at all that I don't even think you're supposed to be going on. But we did make it down to Saguaro Lake, which was awesome to see that. You come around the corner and you see the beach, so lots of stuff to do out here. We got here at sunrise. We were the only people here, but now the parking lot is full with off-roaders and razors and trucks and Jeeps. Here. There's a Tesla over here. We ran into a looked like a Jeep group with 34 Jeeps coming down the hill at one time. So a lot going on out here on the weekend for sure. But really fun time. It's been about 7 hours we've been on here, so we're hitting the road and we're heading back to the ranch. Thanks everybody. See ya.